Ladies and gentlemen, this is your main event of the evening. Introducing from Bahasa Uptown, Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, weighing in at 20 wrist clutch back suplexes. I'm sure that's a logical move somehow. Here's your fellow Uptown Low Life, Cornelius. Excuse me. Okay, sorry, I burped a little whilst doing that. Okay, it's fine. Okay, this is a more casual event. Okay, it's okay if I like muck things up a little bit. All right, calm down. Calm your titties, as a certain timeless one would utter oh so brazenly. You guys know who I'm talking about, right? In any case, guys, as you can see here right below me, let me introduce to you someone real special. Hello, special one, speak up.
Oh, hello.
Would you like me to introduce you, or would you like to introduce yourself?
You can go ahead with the introduction.
Oh, perfect. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing his tag team partner of the evening, from Singapore City, Singapore, weighing in at 5 tons of cooked crickets. Here's your fellow Uptown Low Life, Ryan. So I've been introducing myself a lot. Wow, that came out by instinct. I didn't even. Oh, sorry, Ryan. I genuinely was trying to introduce you, and it's like, oh, just cool and oops, whoops.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, I've been. Yeah. I this is like, no, I haven't introduced other people on my channel here in such a long while. Apologies. Usually it comes out just like, blah, you know. No. Yeah. And as to why 5 tons of cooked crickets, I don't know. You think I have a plan when I do these sort of introductions? No. Doing a IRL wrestling show, yes, I will be as professional as it can be. I'll be actually giving out our proper weights and stuff. But for this case, nah. We're in the VTuber space, buddy. Heck, even you right now, this is rather VTuber-y of you, you know? Yeah. Mm-hmm. So in any case, folks, welcome to I suppose WrestleMania 41 weekend, yay! So Ref Ryan and I, we will be basically going through the entire rundown of night 1 and 2 of WrestleMania 41. We're gonna be giving a little bit about thoughts on the matches and see who will come off top. See who will come out on top. Because we will be competing just a little bit between Ref Ryan and I. See who gets it right, essentially. Who will have the better predictive skills. I suppose. Yeah. So, I mean, how do you feel, Ref Ryan, about WrestleMania 41 this year?
I feel kind of good for this Mania, I would say.
You're excited for it?
Yeah, excited about it.
Here's the important thing, though. Do you feel the same level of excitement as compared to, like, let's say, level WrestleMania 40?
Oh, compared to 40? Oh. Wow, you're gonna bring that up?
Yeah, I mean, like, literally the title of my stream kind of like alludes as such, because man, WrestleMania 40, and yes, look, this is 41, the WrestleMania right after 40, and 40 is like arguably, if not the best WrestleMania, it's one of the most important WrestleManias, if ever, right? So, yeah. 41 has got a lot to live up to. It's got a lot to live up to. It is being held in the city that never sleeps, in the gigantic Allegiant Stadium, if I'm not wrong. So, we are going this is like post tribal chiefy stuff to an extent. There's some very interesting matches are being prepped for 41 indeed, but will it live up to the absolutely insane lofty ideals that was 40, the big 4-0? So that'll be something that we will be sort of like checking out a little bit, I suppose. Actually, let me switch screens and let us get to it. Shall we? We shall. Boop. Aha. Oh. Woo. Woo. Yeah, gotta love this stinger. Aha. Here we are, folks. Here we are. Okay, but before we start things off with WrestleMania 41, remember, folks, Ryan and I, we are involved in wrestling ourselves. So yes, shameless shilling at hand right here. Shameless shilling at hand right here. Right, Ryan. If you can you drop me the SPW ticketing website, if you don't mind?
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect. Okay, so
I got that prepared.
Lovely. But before we get to SPWs, let's talk a little bit about my PW, shall we? So basically, New Breed 3. In some ways, this is my PW's version of WrestleMania these past few years, actually. So this is the third one, actually. Ooh, wow, we're going into the big 3 already. Big odd number. This will be on May 10th on a Saturday in obviously Kuwash Theatre in TDI, Kuala Lumpur. And I believe this is our main event of the evening. Carlo Cannon, the MyPW World Champion, versus Shaheen of the Sky, the Dubai Ace. So this is sort of like a strange one in that this is like Malay, like technically Carlo Cannon, to those who aren't aware, he's an extremely good wrestler. He is Landstorm's first student. He is Aussie Filipino, but in some ways he represents MyPW right now as our world champion. So he's sort of like our adopted son, so to speak, in that sense. And also my head coach for the matter, peeling back the curtains a little bit. And he's going up against a very, very game Shaheen of the Sky. He is from Dubai. He wrestles primarily out of what do they call it again? Is it WrestleFest? No, what's his home promotion called again, Ryan? Was it DXB?
Probably DXB, yeah.
Probably DXB, yes. And he's a very good. This will be his second time wrestling in Malaysia. He is excellent. He's just one of those guys that's just like able to like high fire around and incredible technique. Like, he's one of those like cruiserweights that can just do like a little bit of everything. Actually, it's just an insane athlete. So going up against someone like Carlo Cat, who is who is very, very intense. This is almost like a case of sheer ferocity versus sheer technique. So this will be very, very fun indeed. And you can find and if you're interested in this show, you can find tickets in myticketempire.com/newbreed3. Haha. Okay. Enough about my PW. So I hope you guys can go check that out. And remember, folks, I'm in this as well. Okay, let's not forget me. I'm in this event as well. Haha. But next up, of course, since Ref Ryan is here, he is an SPW referee and wrestler. He will be part of SPW Mayhem, which will be held on May 30th, so a little bit further away. Doors open at 7 p.m. This will be in obviously the iconic Fu Chao building in Thierwit Road. Is that how you call it?
Thierwit, yeah.
Wow, I actually got it right. Wow. You guys have some funny names there. Like it goes from Juchiat to Thierwit to Gay. Yeah.
We have interesting road name.
Indeed. Clash of East meets West and all things in between. But please, Ref Ryan, I would like to hear you talk about this particular match because wow, am I jealous.
Yes, so this match, it will be obviously our local, very talented technical marvel Aiden Rex, who is the former Singapore champion and the former SPW Southeast Asia champion, who will be facing out with the most technical wrestler out there, one of them, and Zack Sabre Jr.
Yes, indeed, folks. So it is basically technical Marvel versus technical Marvel. Like, oh, like this is almost like a bit of a dream match, actually. Like it was, like it's sort of huge. And in fact, this is Zack Sabre Jr.'s first time wrestling in Singapore, I believe.
Yes, first time in Singapore, but not the first time in Southeast Asia.
Yeah. He's wrestled. Zack Sabre has wrestled at least in Philippines at least once. He'll be wrestling again fairly soonish, if I'm not wrong. No, Zack Sabre has not been. And yes, in DexCon. So this will be his second Southeast Asian country, if I'm not.
Yes.
No. He's wrestled in Thailand before as well, in Bangkok.
When? Ah, okay.
Yeah. So this will be his third. Yeah. So this is so it's pretty darn awesome that you guys are getting Zack. Oh, I'm so jealous. Like I'm so...
and also former IWGP champion.
Oh yes, and that too. He's a former IWGP world champion. So that's just insane. So this is going to be Aiden's like biggest challenge yet, if I'm not wrong. Like, okay,
one of the biggest.
Yeah. Okay. I was about to just ask Ryan here. Like, who do you think will come out on top? But I realized that. I just realized that there's actually. Do you know who's reffing this match?
Why spoil that?
Okay. Let's leave it at that, folks. Let us leave it at that. I hope it's you. Oh man. Let's see. Okay, you dropped it here. Okay. Let me just grab it for you real quick. Okay. And so for SPW's ticketing website, it's going to be here on globaltix.com. So please do enjoy that, folks. Please do support independent wrestling, because sometimes you will see some crazy stuff in independent wrestling. Indeed, all things like seeing like a Middle Eastern wrestler going up against an Australia Filipino wrestler, and a British wrestler based in Japan versus a Singaporean technical Marvel. So yeah, but just insane, absolutely insane.
Yeah, Techers.
Yeah. Woo, Techers. Oh, this is the most Techers of the Techers match. Indeed. Yeah. Okay, let's get into it, folks. WrestleMania predictions. This is going to be the grandest stage of them all. WrestleMania 41. So let's start first with night 1, shall we? Let's start first with night 1. Okay. First up, we're starting off with something hot. So remember, folks, these matches are not going to be in particular order. We're just going to separate between night 1 and night 2. So we're not sure if this is going to be the exact order or not. Not too sure about that just yet. But so these are the ones that are announced so far. And remember, the match cards are always subject to change due to various reasons. You know, like Look, if someone tears their pectoral again for WrestleMania 41, let's hope not. Let's hope not, touch wood. They may or may not do a Cody Rhodes. Maybe. Let's hope not. Let's hope not. You know. Okay.
Let's hope not.
But the first one here that we've got is this is a real good one. A World Heavyweight Championship match. The Ring General Gunther versus main event Jey Uso. So this is Yeet. How dare you make me say that?
Got let out, got let out.
Man of my stature should not be going yeet. Oh wait, I'm a VTuber. Yeet.
yeah, you're a VTuber. Now you're a VTuber, though. Not.
Yes, but I am
a wrestler, though.
But we are talking about wrestling.
Oh, yeah, true.
Yeah, so. Oh man, identity crisis. Oh dear. Okay. We're not gonna dwell on potential identity crisis right now. There's a lot of VTubers with identity crisis. I don't need to be part of that statistic right now.
Anyways.
But okay, so let's start with this first. Oh yeah, by the way. So yes, like I said, we are gonna be having a little bit of a friendly competition here. So there on the left, there's my predictions, and on the right is Ryan's predictions. So just a little friendly, little bit of banter, and we will compile this. Maybe I'll send out a tweet about this. And we'll see who basically comes out on top. Ryan.
Yes.
You want to put a little wager on this?
Oh dear.
So if the person, the individual, the talent that has the better prediction here as to who wins and that sort of thing, what? So what? We make the other person do something silly? Will that be it?
I guess a little silly, just a little.
Okay, something fairly harmless. You know, we don't have to we don't need to cause a little blood for you here. You know, we're just predicting.
Nothing controversial.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. No. Okay. Let's get to it first. Okay. So let's talk a little bit about how do we feel about this match? The build up to this match actually for you, right? How do you feel about this one?
Ooh, well, I feel the build up for this is it's a long one coming, I would say. Yeah, because Jay has been chasing after Gunther, I believe since earlier this year or late last year.
This has been a good build up for a while actually. You know, because this is almost like the whole point of this match is like almost like, you know, yes, Jay also calls himself main event, but he's Mr. Yi. He seems very like almost gimmicky and like a fun guy, so to speak. Meanwhile, Gunther is all business. He is like almost a throwback wrestler to when it's all about the business, all about the ring work, all about being a ring general in a way. And he sees all this yeeting and adulation that he's getting almost as an insult to this World Heavyweight Championship that he's like that he in many ways earned. So he sees the very idea of Jay as a slight against it. And Jay is trying to, you know, prove himself that, you know, yeah, he's Mr. Fun Guy. Yeah, he's got all this yeeting, but he can go, even though, and I don't mean to be, you know, sort of controversial. You remember, Ryan and I, we are both very active in the wrestling scene, wrestler/referee, wrestler slash manager here. Yeah, but yes, I'm still a manager. Okay, my talent. Blazing Raj, he's wrestling in the tournament, so I gotta be backing him there. Yeah, I'm gonna be backing him. People forget I'm a manager here, for God's sakes. Sheesh. So he's trying to. So, you know, there's been some moments in the build up to this where Jay's sort of like Ryan and I, we've seen some moments where he's like, yeah, he could have landed that a little bit better. He did He did one particular move where, honestly speaking, it was a little bit baffling that he essentially like did a move where it was a completely different move. And I'm sure Ryan and I can both. I'm sure you can agree with me, right? That how did you make this mistake, dude? Like what? You know? I think you know what I'm talking about, right? Yeah. So that was real strange, but you know, fair play to WWE. They actually build up on that. They sort of like sowed seeds of doubt there. And so for me, I think this is actually one of my most anticipated matches, you know? Because yes, Gunther is gonna push him to no ends. And Jay, I'm sure with all the doubt that's being sowed upon him and all that, you know, it's not like he can't pull off anything enthralling, even as a singles guy. And he's got what it takes. Yeah. Like I'm personally very, very jealous of this, of that spinning, jumping insecurity move that he does, like the one where where you know people catch his leg and they try to counter it, and he does this beautiful spinning kick. Like you know, he's got moves. Are we seriously going to doubt that he doesn't have moves? Of course he does. He wouldn't be the WWE without having some flash to him, you know, in ring. But now here begs the question: who? Ryan?
Well, for me, my gut says Gunther, but my heart says Jey Uso.
So which one is it?
You know what? I'm gonna follow the heart, man. Follow the heart.
You feel it's gonna be Jay?
Yeah.
All right. And you know what? I'm gonna softball this as well. Gunther has been unbelievably dominant, but man, if Jay doesn't win this, it sort of defeats his whole attempt in choosing Gunther. Because if you remember, guys, Jay won the Royal Rumble, and I believe he chose Gunther, right? So he chose Gunther. So
yeah.
So if he fails at this, man, it's just such a bad look.
I don't know what he's gonna do after this.
Exactly. Where does he go from there? You know, So Jay has to pull out every single strategy he has in his book. If not, I don't know where he goes from here, man. You know. So yeah. For me, this is sort of an easy one. But I still, I think this is going to be one of those matches that people will remember for years. I hope, because there's been such good build up for this one, and I think
Yes.
Jay really wants to prove himself here. As world champ material. So yeah, Jey Uso for sure. All right, so Ryan and I are in agreement here. Let's see if we both agree so far in the next match.
Wait, so in this case, we're Team Yeet for this? Team
We
Yeet?
are, unfortunately, reluctantly, Team Yeet.
Yeah.
No. In any other context, I would be going with Gunther so bad. Okay?
Yeah,
Can you tell I'm more of a Gunther guy? I'm clearly more of a Gunther guy, okay? Okay, Mr. Ring General himself. Oh god.
That's a lot.
You sound like you need a paper for that.
Oh, people go, yeah.
A fun fact, do you guys also call it Cap Ibu dan Anak-anak in Singapore?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's probably just a Malaysian / Indo thing. Because yes, we do call it Pepako as well, obviously, because we have Chinese speakers here. But obviously, with a large Malay-speaking population, we also call it the Malay version of name is indeed Cap Ibu dan Anak-anak, if I'm not wrong. Do you know what that means?
No.
Oh, Ryan, you disappoint me. Ibu.
Oh, Ibu's mom. Yeah.
Ibu's mom. Anak.
What's that?
Child.
Ah.
So it is basically oyakodon seal. That's what it means.
Oh yeah. Oh my.
Yeah, that's kind of what it means essentially. So chap is seal. Yeah.
Anyways.
But Ryan, trust me when I say, I think it's actually kind of a good idea to sort of brush up a little bit on the Malay actually. Yeah, the Garuda is looming over the rest of us. They're starting to. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so next up, let's see. This is the War Raiders versus the New Day for the Raw Tag Team Championships, if I'm not wrong, right?
The World Tag Team Championship.
The World Tag Team Championship. Thank you, Ryan.
Yeah.
So this is War Raiders versus the New Day, and specifically the New Day without Big E. Okay, it is this new version of the New Day. You know, they're a lot cockier. They're a lot more, I suppose, ungrateful. Have you been watching the New Day over the years? This is like the most different the New Day has ever been. You know, and I so you can say the same for the War Raiders as well. You know, they still very much have that Viking motif, but they are a little bit more human-ish now, so to speak. You know, they're talking a lot more. The Viking regalia is still there, but it's a little more subtle now. Now they're a little more like humanish, so to speak. That's probably the right word for it. You know, they're talking a lot more for sure. You know, there's this great package where they've aired the grievances with the New Day, and they've got a chip to they've got a bit of a chip against the New Day as well, because the New Day have been cheating a lot, and they feel very slighted by the New Day. What do you feel about this match, Ryan? You excited? You're not? You weirded out by it?
Honestly, for me, I'm not really excited about it for this match.
I personally feel that this could be a bit of a sleeper match, actually. In that, in that this is the one that will surprise folks, because all four of these men have something to prove still in the tag team world. You know, the New Day. This is the New Day. So if they really want to establish themselves as the New Day, they gotta go for the goal. They gotta win this. And sort of the same thing for the Warriors as well. They've recently won this, and this is their first truly big challenge, going up against one of the longest reigning tag champs ever in WWE history. Getting a win over them is going to matter so much. So, this is actually really. So I actually am quite intrigued. You know, who's going to come out on top? And these four individual talents, like I remember there was a time where Ivar was a singles wrestler because Eric was sidelined due to injury, like really bad injury for a long while, and Ivar was just tearing it up, just doing incredible stuff, you know. before he got injured again. But now these two are a lot better now. And obviously, we barely have to go on about what Kofi Kingston is capable of. Like just one of the greatest. Like really. And then Xavier Woods, very very slept on wrestler, very slept on wrestler. So these 4 gentlemen here, this could potentially be match of the night, potentially actually. So we'll see. So let's see. I'll go first for this one. Which one? Oh, so I'm actually quite excited for this match. Actually. This is actually this one's actually a little bit tough. Heart and Minds, like even both. I know for the previous one, the heart says one thing, the mind says another, and that one's just kind of easy to choose. This one is, I think. Yeah.
Will it be?
I
Will it be new or retain?
I will say New Day. For me, it's New Day because this is the New Day, and they want to pull up, and they really, if they lose this, then that means they're going down the pecking order real hard. They have to establish themselves here. They have to establish because War Raiders, they're the new kids on the block, and they've got a lot, and they want to prove themselves. And in some ways, the new Day here, I know I'm being very annoying with this, is they're new kids on the block as well in this new iteration of themselves. So they have to. What about you, Ryan?
Wow, that's the funny thing. I've also picked the New Day.
Okay, all right. So far, we are sort of being a little bit more on the predictable side, but that's okay.
Yeah, who knows? They might pull some plot twists.
Maybe. We'll see. All right. So we're both in agreement. New Day so far. Okay. Same result so far. All right. Next up.
Yeah.
This is an interesting one. So this is Rey Mysterio versus El Grande Americano. If I'm not wrong, Grande means big, right? So
big,
this is literally someone calling themselves the Big American. Just funny. It's funny.
Or it might be the Great American. Who knows?
Maybe. What? Okay. Before I say my opinion on this match, I want to hear what you think about this one. Actually, Ryan.
Well,
what do you feel about it?
Well, I would say for El Grande Americano, people might think is what's his name, the legend Chad Gable, but I don't think it is. I don't think it is. Probably show.
Yeah.
I'm trolling.
Actually, no, I agree with you. Actually, yeah, this cannot be Chad Gable. Even though he looks very tan, it's a very similar musculature to Chad Gable, but it's clearly not Chad Gable.
Yes, the same tattoo as Chad Gable, but it's not Chad Gable.
Yeah. I mean, lots of folks like that particular tattoo is very popular. It's very popular where Chad's from, and clearly where El Grande Americano is from. No, because Texas, Tejano, New York, Mexico and America share a lot of similar naming conventions. So it's completely possible that a flag tattoo that El Grande Americano has is same thing with. There's a reason why a lot of people have the clock tower and lion tattoo. Okay, there's a reason why you see that ad nauseum, because it gets copied around. Same deal. So yeah, obviously that's no question. Now,
I think Grande Americano's favorite wrestler, I think it might be Chad Gable, so maybe that's why.
I can agree. I can see that. I mean, they have been working together with American MAte quite a good bit. Indeed.
So must be a dream come true, I guess.
Now, here's my. Now, are you excited of this match? Actually, I'm curious on your thoughts on this one.
I'm pretty what's the word I'm gonna look for? Pretty meh about this match, but I'm excited to see what shenanigans that's gonna happen here.
I am actually quite intrigued by this match, actually. I am more excited for it than most for the simple reason that both of these men are masked. Actually, I'm sort of disappointed with this match in one particular thing.
What was it?
I'm surprised that this match is only a traditional singles match, actually.
Oh, you thought it was going to be a...
I thought it was going to be a mask versus mask match. In fact, there's a term for this actually in Lucha Libre. It's called Lucha de Apuestas.
Yeah.
That means a match with wagers, essentially. And that is considered the stipulation in Lucha Libre. Nothing else matters. So that means hair versus hair, mask versus hair, mask versus mask. I am kind of surprised that Rey, because remember, El Grande Americano, he's been a thorn on Rey's side for weeks on end. Putting it, doing all sorts of dirty tactics, including putting a metal plate into his mask, very inspired by the Rey. So I'm actually kind of surprised that Rey didn't go so far to call this to be a mask versus mask match. Again, WrestleMania 41, we're not live just yet, So maybe it could still be a mask versus mask match. But when we come to this match, we'll see. Either way, this is a Rey Mysterio match. He's still, isn't he past 50 by now?
I'm pretty sure it's 50.
He had this great match against one of the Creed brothers in Raw last Tuesday, and it was insane how well he moved and how smooth he is.
Yeah, it's 50. It's 50.
That is insane that he's moving at that with that level of athleticism and fluidity. Just gorgeous. I really man.
Just wow.
Just wow. And then Americano, he's really proven himself to be quite the contender as well. Oh man. So who's it gonna be? So I'm actually quite excited for this match. But who do you think, Ryan, will win it?
No, but you gotta go with the legend for this one. For me.
All right. Yeah, it's hard to go. It's hard to like wager against Rey. It's hard to wager against Rey just because he's someone that really has carved out a legacy that's spanned generations. Like we grew up watching Rey Mysterio, I'm sure. What about me?
What about you?
Do I want to be Mr. Controversial right now? Actually, look, back in those days, I was always more of a Tajiri guy as opposed to Rey. But even I can't help but give him his props, man. Oh jeez. Grande Americano, like Americano really does. If he wins this, that's gigantic against someone like Rey. That will mean so much.
It'll be very grande of him.
Indeed. No, I can't. It's still Rey for me. It's still Rey for me, man. Mysterio is still he's got to win this. He's got to win this.
Yeah.
A match. This is yes. He's 50. So to win a WrestleMania match, at 50 years old, very few people can say that. So that's gonna be a bit of a record for him, actually. So yeah. So he's got a bit to prove, and he's also sort of defending the idea of Lucha. Rey. Yeah. Maybe I won't be surprised. I won't be too surprised, however, if Grande Americano actually gets the win over this, just because he's just such a he's really proven himself here. Yeah, but so far, Rey. Okay. I'm gonna regret this. The more I think about it, it's actually Americano winning this will be very, very exciting times as well. But Rey. Okay. Next up, the first women's match of the night: Jade Cargill versus Naomi. Okay. Bit of a grudgy match here. Wait, I just realized. Is this no? Is this singles? It's not a hardcore match or anything like that, right?
No, singles.
Okay, singles match. Okay. Which surprised me a little bit considering that there's a good bit of bad blood between these two. Naomi in particular is actually in a very intriguing spot where she was previously, Miss Feel the Glow lady, and all that real bright, real sparkly,
Mm-hmm.
And then she did what she did, which was like pretty darn shocking against Cargill, and she went missing for a long while. And then she returned to the Elimination Chamber in a very, very big way. Manhandling the holy heck out of Naomi.
Yeah.
But what do we feel?
Wow. I would say this match, the build is, I would say, it's so good. I feel. Yeah.
You actually like this? Prefer this over the Ray Grande Americano thing?
Or over? Over? Maybe not. Slightly under. I
see. Okay.
Slightly under. Yeah.
Understood. Okay. For me, I do think the build-up has been pretty good. I hate to say it because every women's match is sort of like valuable in a way. As to whether this is considered a WrestleMania worthy match. Because you have to remember, there are some not every championship match. Like logic sort of dictates that, this is WrestleMania, the grandest stage of them all. It should be like every match should be like a championship match, right? But in fact, no. Actually,
nope, not all.
Yeah, I believe the SmackDown Tag Team Championship.
Yeah, it's not.
Is not part of WrestleMania. Nope. Is it part of the pre-show?
I don't know about pre.
Yeah. Oh no, is it?
I don't think they even announced for pre-show.
Yeah, exactly.
Not yet, at least.
So but I do understand that sometimes a match, it doesn't have to have a championship match involved in order for it to be intriguing and marketable and therefore WrestleMania worthy. But this one, however, I gotta say, is it actually even? I mean, look, Cargill's gonna be his money no matter where she goes. You literally have to show one image of her. She just has to
just look at her.
Yeah, she just has to pop, like she doesn't even have to show the whole body. She just has to stick her hand out of gorilla position, flex a bicep, and there you go. People are gonna be excited no matter what,
Yeah.
And Naomi has proven
woo!
Exactly. And Naomi has proven herself to be quite an exciting wrestler to watch as well. She's got all sorts of moves about her. But I suppose the more important question is, who is gonna win in this? Who is gonna win this? Because Naomi's got this whole new thing going on. Cargill is got a bit of a chip on her shoulder because, again, a little bit like Jey Uso, people do question whether she's up to snuff. She's got all this muscle for sure. She's very strong. But can she put everything together? Is the question,
Yeah.
So, I'll go first in this. I think. This one's actually a little bit of a toughie. I'd say. I think. No, this is probably my first spicy one. I think it's gonna be Naomi.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
I again, like I said, Jade's money. Jade is money for sure, but Naomi has been part of WWE much longer. Like she's got all sorts of tricks up her sleeve. Jade is in some ways still considered a newcomer. To this day, she's still considered a little bit of a newcomer actually. So I think,
especially where she came from previously,
exactly,
she's still quite new.
Exactly. So Naomi is the veteran here, and veterans always have tricks up their sleeve. Thoughts?
Yeah.
What about you?
Yeah. You know what? Naomi might did it for Belair, which that quote is inspired from her father-in-law, Rikishi. She did it for The Rock. But for me, I think I might go for Cargill for this one.
All right.
Yeah.
1 second.
Yep.
All right. Jaded it is. All right, boys. You might just see Naomi get jaded here. Yeah.
Or yeah. Either Naomi gets jaded or Jade gets glowed. We'll see. Who will feel the glow?
All right, next up. Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
LA Knight versus Jacob Fatu for the United States Championship. This one. Mr. Yao versus the Samoan
Yeah,
Werewolf.
I mean,
That too. He's got a surprising amount of quotes for a guy who's sort of seen as a bit of a monster, actually.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, keep it 100, not 100, 100.
100. Yeah. His
Well,
promo skills is quite. If you never seen him before, this is, I would say, one of his best ones. Yeah.
Jacob Fatu came into WWE in like one of the biggest ways possible. Like, this is a dude who's a pretty big dude, not the biggest, but what an athletic monster, able to basically manhandle like Braun Strowman, really?
Yeah,
and,
of all people,
and make it
Braun.
look convincing. Wow. That is insane, you know.
Not a lot of people can do that.
Exactly. This guy is basically like in some ways like the new, like in some ways the next coming of Umaga. If you guys remember who Umaga is, one of John Cena's greatest rivals in a way. Yeah, Jacob Fatu a little bit like that, but more high flying, so to speak. So this werewolf can fly. That is crazy. And then there's LA Knight. A lot of talk. He's a big talker, but surprisingly, even though he's pushing 40, a man really actually does like to do some flashy stuff, like shocking, like that middle rope jump to top rope elbow drop, like that is fancy. So Knight actually genuinely likes to like prove himself in the ring. No, he doesn't play it safe, so to speak. He actually genuinely does like to like go quite pretty darn hard, actually suplexing people around, jumping from mid rope to top rope a lot more than you'd expect from a guy his size. So I didn't really feel too much of a build-up of this. Obviously, Jacob's been trying to eye for championship go for a little while now. But the fact that it's these two, and these two are like pretty exciting wrestlers, that's why I'm more intrigued. Like, is this going to be potentially another match tonight? So I do look at match quality a little bit here. So I'm quite excited just to watch this match for the match itself. What about you, Ryan?
Wow, this match I feel it's gonna be a good one. I would feel it's gonna be a good one.
All right.
Yeah.
In that case, did you went first last time, or was it me? I feel like it was
the previous one.
Yeah.
You went first.
Okay, so between LA Knight and Jacob Fatu for the United States Championship, who do you think will come out on top?
You know what? I think for this one, I think we might see a new United States champion here.
I see. All right.
Yeah, so
it's going
Mr.
to
Fatu.
be Jacob. All right.
How about you?
Okay. Then for me, yeah, this one is probably one of the easiest one actually, because it's Jacob Fatu. He is almost unstoppable right now. You know, it has to take like either 3 championship level wrestlers or a dump truck to stop him at this point in time.
Yeah.
He is basically like Braun Strowman levels of like indomitable right now. So unless if LA Knight does something real special, then he might just this is Jacob's on a tear right now. That's real hard to overcome.
Yeah.
Jacob Fatu, easy. Next up, this
dear.
match.
Oh, no.
Tiffany Stratton versus Charlotte Flair for the WWE Women's Championship. You first. What do you think of this whole thing?
I think one word can describe my feelings for this match. Just one word. Why?
Ah, really?
That's why.
Really? I mean,
Yeah.
didn't Charlotte like win the the women's Royal Rumble or something?
I don't think so.
Oh, it wasn't her?
I don't think so.
Could you let me check that?
Let me do a quick. Wait. This year's Rumble, right?
I believe it was
Rumble
Charlotte, wasn't it?
25. Was it her? Oh yeah, it was.
So Charlotte, like for those who aren't
Yeah.
aware, like she disappeared for a took a long hiatus, and then she literally came back in the Rumble itself and won it all, you know. And obviously she chose Tiffany Stratton as her challenger, which is pretty intriguing considering that there's a lot of parallels between the two. You know, they're both beautiful blonde women. They're both very athletic. They both take to the skies quite naturally. The one difference, I suppose, is that it's Charlotte Flair trying to live up to her father's expectations and all that. Okay, let's talk about it. Okay, firstly, did you saw that promo segment? You did. Okay. So full disclosure, I did not, but I've read enough about it. I will admit I'm a little bit of a chicken for not watching it. I absolutely could have, but reading what I read, I'm like, I'm kind of allergic. I'm slightly allergic to cringe. If I know for a fact that it's gonna be something cringy, I tend to avoid just because I don't want to shrivel up and have my day ruined, because I mean, okay, what are your thoughts on that whole promo thing that Tiffany and Charlotte did?
Honestly, I didn't like that promo. Even as they were talking, I feel the vibes just went downhill.
I see. Yeah, that's what I understand as well. Okay.
Then somehow I think Tiffany also felt it also. I feel that.
Okay, that's intriguing.
So she just casually just made one final remark and she just dipped.
Like, okay, you said that Tiffany could tell the vibes were getting were going downhill more and more. But could you see that with Charlotte as well, actually?
Charlotte, I don't.
Because what I read actually, and please correct me if I'm wrong here. There were some serious boos being leveled against Charlotte here, and they actually rattled her.
Yeah. Is
that right? Is that fair to say?
Yeah, I would say so.
That's really intriguing, actually. That's actually sort of intriguing because this is supposed to be like veteran versus hot upstart, right?
Upcoming,
upcoming an up and comer. But it just went on a really weird tangent in a way, to the point where wasn't there like something said about Tiffany's boyfriend,
So basically at the end, Tiffany's final so-called fighting words to her was something along the lines of she would lose at Mania, so her track record would be 0-3, just like her in outside the ring in real life. Yeah, and then as she walks away, Charlotte asked her, "Hey, didn't your boyfriend just DM me or something?" Something like that. I was oh no, why?
Did that came off Did that came off look, us wrestlers, we are some of the most the pettiest, most insensitive that there are. But did you feel like the final line by Charlotte, did that land at all? Or did that almost backfire on her?
I think I was watching a few reaction channels on my feed, just as I was scrolling on social media. Somehow that very final comment by Charlotte, some of them didn't hear it because the crowd was booing so loud.
Oh.
Yeah.
Who are they booing specifically?
Who I'm not maybe not booing, more oh shit. Tiffany just went there.
Oh.
Then as she leaves, Charlotte made that comment, but apparently the noise was so loud that only some people didn't hear it.
I see.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah, but some managed to hear what Charlotte said. So
I see. I
Yeah.
see. Intriguing. In that case, Okay. Oh yeah, this is a weird one. The thing is, I want to be more excited by this match. I want to be more excited by this build-up because these two are really good wrestlers. You know, Charlotte can do like a freaking like top rope corkscrew thing to the outside. You know, she chops like no one else. She's very athletic. I can say the same for Tiffany Stratton as well. You know.
She does the BME very well.
Exactly. So it's not like these two aren't capable. Quite the opposite. It's just how they built it up. It's giving a lot of like strange vibes. It's one thing for people to like really boo you. It's another when you give off weird vibes in wrestling. You know what I mean? And people can catch on to that.
So the build for this match is unfortunately not the best.
Yeah,
Unfortunately.
very strange. But I suppose, but either way, whether strange or not, this match is happening. It is for a championship match. So there is value in it. But who is going to come out on top? So for me, let's see, between Tiffany or Charlotte. I think Charlotte.
What?
I feel it's going to be Charlotte just because she has to. And it almost feels like she has to win this more than Tiffany at this point, you know? She is a little bit older, you know? She's a bit older. She's got that veteran factor with her. And in some ways, she's more desperate than Tiffany. You know? She came in, wins the Rumble, but do the fans accept her? Because I know that for a fact that Tiffany is like, people like really into Tiffany at some point, right? Right?
Yeah. I think this time around, I think everyone still into Tiffany.
Exactly. So, okay. I'll give him my choice, which is Charlotte. What about you, Ryan? Who do you feel?
Despite this, not so good build, I would still say, it's still Tiffy time.
All right, Tiffany, it is. Okay. So this one is we both disagree in a way, but we can but just barely. So this is intriguing one. So yeah, like I said, we should be more excited about this, but this is such a strange one. Maybe the match quality will redeem it. Well, let's see.
We'll see this weekend.
And then I believe this is the final. This is the final match for night 1.
Wow, this match! Woohoo!
Seth Rollins versus Roman Reigns versus CM Punk and
hide the text.
What text? Oh right, sorry. With Paul Heyman at CM Punk's side, not Roman Reigns.
Wow, this match. Woohoo! A lot of blood feuds coming in left and right.
Yeah, this is like a lot of blood feuds.
Layers on layers.
Indeed. Just weaving upon each other like it goes all the way back. Like even the episode of Raw, the final shot was literally Seth hitting Roman with a chair, you know.
Throwback to like about what, almost 10 years ago for this?
Yeah, so long ago. So more than a decade at this point. Yeah. So there's a lot of interweaving here. So on one hand, on one of the three hands, I suppose, there's Seth Rollins who almost feels like he is defending WWE at this point. You know, he wants to see people that puts in the work, make an effort, be present in WWE. And then there's Roman, who is basically being Mr. OTC. He thinks he's above it all. He thinks he should be the leader of it all. Not just his tribe, but just WWE in general. Because he's Roman Reigns. He held
the company for over the pandemic era.
And even before that too. You know, he's been hit.
Yeah.
Even then, he's been hit honcho for so long. And then there's CM Punk, who is the prodigal son that left and came back in under slightly dubious terms. It seems he's milled out a lot. It seems he's trying his best to not necessarily stir the pot, but man, people have not let go of their grudges against Punk with, and what's the word? And it's almost justified in a way. So there is almost like three different mindsets at a clash here. So it's very intriguing, actually. What do you feel about Paul Heyman's whole shtick here, actually?
Wow. Yeah, for this one, I think Paul Heyman, I think it will be one of the deciding factors on who will win this match. I feel.
I must say, you say that I do agree with you, but like at the same time, he's an old fat guy. How is he going to be a deciding factor here? You know what I mean?
I mean, who knows? He might distract Roman or Punk or Rollins. Who knows?
Dude, imagine if Paul had the guts to distract his tribal chief, because he's technically still his tribal chief, right?
Yeah, technically, yeah.
Yeah, this is like a one-off thing. Him being on Punk's side, essentially, right?
Yeah, because Punk was owed a favor.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Very intriguing. I suppose, and in terms of just general like match excitement, yeah, it's Rollins, Reigns, and Punk. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
We're not gonna see anything too super insane, even from Rollins, because he sort of had to slow down a little bit these days. But that doesn't mean he can't fulfill a great match. We're gonna hear Reigns like talking all sorts of BS for sure.
A lot confirmed.
Yeah, that's what it's kind of good for. I know this sounds like a strange tangent, but like, Reigns has been able to be very psychological in his matches, where he talks as much as he wrestles, and that's how he makes things work, so to speak. Like if you watch the WrestleMania 40 match against Cody Rhodes, like he talks so much BS against Rhodes. Actually, it's crazy.
A lot.
Yeah, and he's still like almost won it all. Of course. Intriguing. This is the only triple threat match of night one, right?
Let me do a quick check. Single tag, single. Yeah, it's the only triple threat for night one.
All right. I think we've said what we can say about this. Ryan, what do you feel? What do you feel about this one?
Ooh. Well, wow. Wow, this is gonna be a tough one actually, for me.
Really?
Yeah. You know what? I shall stick to my original prediction. I shall not change. Shall be the good old CM Punk.
Really? Punky?
Yeah, Punk man.
All right. Okay. I'll put in here Punk. All right. Okay, and then for me, why Punk? Why Punk, by the way?
Ooh. Yeah, after that very 10-year long break from wrestling altogether, and 10 years later he's back in WWE, I feel this might be his what do you call it, redemption arc, I would say.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I do agree that he is a little bit of a redemption arc right now, and he might even get to the point where he wins a championship match. I'm not sure if it's going to be the top one, or even one the, it could be intercontinental, it could be United States. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But to go all the way to the top, I'm not sure. Partly because, Punk's a little bit on the older side right now,
Oh yeah, that's true.
A little bit on the older side. He can still do stuff. I'll give him that. He can still go pretty decently.
Yeah, but among the three of them, he's slightly on the older side.
And so therefore, for me,
Roman
with this match, yeah, Roman. Just because he's gonna be the standby. He's gonna be like the guy. Yeah. I think for me it's Romans. Oh well, welcome there. We no more to Cafe Cornelius. We're doing some WrestleMania 41 predictions.
Wow, Lord Cornelius. Oh.
Yeah. Oh Lord, I'm flattered. Thank you. Thank you for stroking my ego. I love it when my ego is stroked. Yeah.
Oh gosh, please don't stroke it. Don't.
Stroke it more. Stroke it harder.
No. What? No.
I didn't. Oh, yeah, I forgot I had company. Yeah.
Yeah, you forgot.
Next slide. Okay, so we're going to WrestleMania Night 2 now, and there's some spicy ones here as well. So come, weep no more. You feel free to make your predictions as well along with this.
Oh god. Oh.
Yes. Yes. Stroke my ego. Long, hard, and with elegance. Just the way I like it. I am your fellow Uptown Lowlife after all. Yeah, I like your reactive image, just like
very appropriate. It's very appropriate for this situation.
All right, let's keep this train going. Okay.
Woohoo!
For the Women's World Championship, it is a triple threat match. Rhea Ripley, Io Sky, Bianca Belair. This is an intriguing one because these are like some of like WWE's like absolute best female workhorses in one match. Rhea is a absolute powerhouse. Bianca Belair is like the other powerhouse with a built-in whip. That's the crazy thing. And then Io Sky is the genius of the sky for a reason. Like how the heck she does a springboard dropkick from the middle of the ropes. It's like that still baffles me that she's so damn good with that. And she's just such a freaking daredevil. Like these are three iconic wrestlers.
Yeah, who came out from NXT together to now look where they are right now.
Yeah, that's right. All three of them came out from the NXT system, I believe.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me. Oh my god. One second. Oh.
And I'm pretty
talk a little
sure.
Talk a little bit about the match.
Yeah, so if I'm not wrong as well, these three women are also the top women from NXT. So, this match is gonna be amazing. We'll see.
Exactly. So it's not like these three have like a long history with each other. It's nothing like Reigns and Rollins, but they've clashed a lot over the years.
Yeah.
And it's almost like, you know, this is literally a classic case of who is the best.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Yeah. Sorry. Oh man. Sorry. My nose is
Little
acting up.
sniffles.
Yeah. Apologies.
Good.
Yeah. So I actually hate to sneeze during. I even muted my mic just now. 1 second.
Oh, there you go. It's muted. And
Sorry about that. Okay. So this might actually be this could potentially be not even match of the night. This is a MOTE, an MOTE match of the event.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm saying, this could potentially be the best match out of both nights because these three deliver in every single match. You know, like Rhea Ripley is incredible. I still remember that match she had against Becky Lynch in last year's WrestleMania. You know, that was incredible. That was such a good match. Very hard hitting. So I think this could be a super, super exciting match. You watch this match for the match, so to speak. Even the build to this was intriguing too. You know, Ripley has a chip on her shoulder.
She's pissed off.
Bianca's pissed off. Io is like, no, I'm the winner. I'm the champion. Look at me. Look at me.
Then meanwhile, Belair and Ripley are like talking to each other. Io's like, hello, I'm here.
Yeah, and then gives
Remember, I'm here. And then just shouts Io's away. Then she's like, oh, hell no.
Yeah, exactly. You do not want to look past Io Sky here at all. Yeah,
never.
Yeah, so this is super, super intriguing. Okay, let's get to it. Let's get to it. I think for me, who should it be for me?
For me, this one would be easy, but
I am biased with Io, you know, because again, she's a Japanese Joshipuro. I really enjoyed that scene that she came out of. But I don't want to just listen to my heart here all the damn time. So I feel like this is one of those matches where like it could be potentially anyone, just because it feels like putting the strap on any of these three women will be the right choice in almost any case. I think I'm gonna be a bit spicy here.
Let me guess. Can I guess?
Go ahead.
On your prediction?
Go ahead.
Belair?
I think it's gonna be Bianca.
Yeah.
Like she is the one, arguably, like she's the one that has to prove it. She wasn't even originally touted for the championship match. She was a special guest ref initially in one of the was it Raw matches? Raw or SmackDown match?
Probably should be Raw.
Yeah. So this is super. I think she is the one that's the most out to lose out of this. Considering that Bianca, that Io actually defeated Rhea for the championship. So Rhea has got a chip on her shoulder, and Bianca is like almost like the one that is sort of most left out, just by a smidge. All right, what about you, Ryan?
Well, for me, it's got to be Io. For me,
all right, that's very, very easy for you to decide, eh? Yeah. All right. Io indeed. Okay, beautiful. All right, well, let me have a quick look here. Ooh, yeah, it's starting to like look pretty different from each other already. I love it. All right. Okay. So this is Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez versus Lyra Valkyria and Bayley.
Jason says it's for Jason's Rhea. Oh,
all right, that is fair. Like I said, this is that triple threat is going to be one that's very hard to predict. It's one of those where anyone is like the right winner, So this one, what do we feel about this one? Ryan?
Well, like Liv Morgan and Raquel has been dominating the scene as of late, especially with Judgment Day. And meanwhile, on the other end, Bayley and Lyra, if I'm not wrong, they had a match like against each other for the women's IC title, and obviously Lyra retained. So
that was the match where like Lyra did like this crazy suplex from the apron to the outside, right?
I think so, yeah. And to see them teaming up together just after that IC title match is interesting, I would say.
I see. Yeah, I gotta admit, I'm not feeling too much fire over it. I'm very, very glad there is a women's tag championship match in WrestleMania. I think that's super exciting. I think it's definitely worth having on WrestleMania. But yeah, there's just not enough.
Not enough build, right?
Yeah, not enough blood feud, not enough intrigue for this to be really super intriguing right now. Like I gotta admit, Valkyria and Bayley as contenders for this doesn't feel spicy enough. I don't know. It could be a very, very good match. Liv has actually genuinely proven herself to actually be like one of the super underrated. Like she has improved herself so much. I remember she had this match against Shayna Baszler, and I was thoroughly sports entertained actually. Like it was a genuinely good match where it was very much Shayna Baszler, and that's the crazy thing. It was very much Shayna Baszler dominating and being classic Baszler. But Liv Morgan, used her wiles and her smarts and actually looked convincing in her victory against Baszler. I was so impressed by that, And she's really really wants to. It's clear that she's a little bit of a chip on her block in wanting to prove to everyone that no, I'm not so
she belongs.
Yes, that she belongs indeed. Rodriguez is definitely a powerhouse. Valkyria has proven herself to be very athletic. And Bayley is lovable as ever. Haha.
Yeah, Bayley being Bayley.
Yes. Okay, let's go for this. All right, Ryan, who do you feel?
I think this was pretty simple. Champion retains.
Champions retain. Okay, I will write here. Liv Raquel.
Liv Raquel.
Yeah. Wait, what for the previous? Oh, okay. All right. Okay, and then for me, yeah, Liv Raquel.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one is like, I will be shocked if they change.
Yeah, I'll be shocked if they. Yeah, I'll be very shocked.
Yeah, I'll be very, very shocked, and I'm not sure if that would be like the best of ideas. Yeah, we'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see.
Mm.
Because there's always a chance in the match itself for us to actually change our minds. Actually, you know.
Yeah.
We'll see. All right, next up, AJ Styles versus Logan Paul. AJ Styles had this match against Karrion Kross, which was really, really intriguing. Actually, it was the first time we saw Karrion Kross wrestling in a while, and for the past few weeks,
he had his old theme song back as well.
Yeah, and he was egging on, and Karrion Kross was egging on AJ for a good little bit, and Karrion Kross actually did something very, very intriguing. When AJ won, so AJ was about to do the phenomenal forearm, and right before Karrion Kross was about to meet his doom, Karrion Kross placed both his hands behind his back, as if to just take the full brunt of the phenomenal forearm impact.
Yeah,
that was
so
very, very intriguing.
He's made a sacrifice.
Indeed, it seems like he sacrificed himself, and he's what's the word? Like, it's clear that Karrion was actually playing lots and lots of mind games against AJ. So in that sense, I feel it is gonna be. I think Karrion's done enough. I think it's gonna be AJ. What about you, Ryan?
You know what? Same goes for me.
Okie dokie. Okay.
Yeah, even though Logan's new finisher nasty, but I feel AJ is gonna take the W. Yeah. Next.
Okay. Oh, this one. Okay, for the Intercontinental Championship, Braun Breaker versus Dominic Mysterio versus Finn Balor versus Penta. Mr. 5. I don't know why really calls him 5. We just call him Penta. This one is intriguing because we got two members of the Judgment Day, and then we've got the newcomer, Mr. The coolest luchador ever, versus the Intercontinental Champion, who basically got everyone hyped up for him being part of this, for his match he got everyone hyped up for his championship match in WrestleMania 41 by way of one move, by just doing the biggest, most gigantic spear ever against Carlito. Now everyone is intrigued. Did you saw that, by the way? Did you saw that?
I saw that clip many times.
Like, he literally missiled against Carlito. He flew. And then he flipped too. Like, usually when you flip, your body will be tucked. No, his body still stayed straight, turgid. Stay straight and turgid, long and high. And then it was like looking at a piece of wooden plank just like spinning in the air. It was insane.
Yeah, he's literally a spear.
He's literally a spear. Yeah, Braun the Spear Breaker. That's what he should be called.
Wow. Yeah.
Like, that is like,
must be in the genes there.
Like, it's actually not too, like, it's actually pretty rare for a move to really propel a feud or a big marquee match forward. But with Braun, now everyone is like, now it's everyone's number here. And I gotta say, Dominic's involvement in this actually also makes this really, really interesting. Welcome, Jelly Dams. I haven't seen you in a while. Welcome to Cafe Cornelius. Are you following a little bit on WrestleMania 41? My moderator / wrestling referee / BFF. We are predicting WrestleMania 41 matches. Who's yours? Who's yours in this fatal 4-way? Who's your pick to win the fatal 4-way? It feels like in this match, this is the one that I feel like, again, like the triple threat, the women's triple threat,
Oh yeah,
any one of these is the right answer. Even Dominic.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Now you put it that way. Yeah.
Yeah, like if this was a triple threat match and Dominic was involved, okay, maybe it would be a little more predictable. But now that it's 4 people, that's a lot of bodies that could potentially be in the ring at the same time. It makes things a lot more unpredictable. So even someone with a lot less experience, like Dominic, he could steal a win here. Whilst the other 3 rabid mad dogs go at each other, he could potentially steal something here. It's possible.
Yeah.
And and again, I'll give Dominic credit where credit's due. When he wants to go, he can go. There was this match that he did not too long ago. Who was it against? Was it against? No, it wasn't one of these 3. Was it? No, it was against Penta, I think. And he actually really showed up. Like his frog splash is genuinely really, really good. And he can move too. People forget that this guy can actually do a standing moonsault. I'm not sure if people remember that. I do. I feel like Finn and Penta are set to be winners, but the Braun Dom win upset could happen. Good point. Actually, that's a good shout. That's a good shout.
Oh, I love that. I love it. I love that prediction. Ooh.
I mean, are you excited by this match, Ryan?
Honestly, I am.
We got a taste of it when all 4 of these gents went at it a little bit in the end of the
in the tag match.
In the tag match. Let me go first with this one.
Yeah.
No, actually, no. It should be Ryan. Sorry.
Was it me?
Yeah, last one I predicted first, so it should be you for this one.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Who do you think will win? Not who do you think not want to win. Who do you think will win?
Oh, will. Oh. Ooh.
Yeah, that's what we've been doing so far.
Well, wow, this one so tough.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you know what? I think I'm gonna go for Penta for this one.
Oh really? You want the newcomer?
Yeah.
Oh, actually, that is sort of true.
Because I'm tied between him and Dom.
Yeah.
Between
Penta,
these 2.
he has like one of the best debuts ever. He had this fantastic match against Chad Gable. He's just incredibly popular. So yeah, he's a great choice. For me, however,
No.
Dom. I think he is going to be the spoiler of it all. These 3 are like I mentioned, these 3 are rabid dogs. Balor, Braun, and Penta. These 3 are gonna be so focused on each other. Dom is gonna pull something sneaky at in the right way. And honestly, this is gonna sound crazy, but I think Dom is actually he's ready to hold a title because he's really.
Oh, actually, now I think about it, can I change my answer?
Ooh, you know how I am. Usually in SCMS, I don't typically accept takebacks when you've locked in something, but we're not in Square Simple Made Simple right now. So, do you want to change it to Dom?
You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna change it. Just because I got a feeling that Liv Morgan might get involved somehow.
Oh, good point. I personally don't feel so because again,
somehow.
I can
100%?
see it. Yes. I mean, this is a fatal 4-way match, so rules are a lot more. And
50% of the bonus are from Judgment Day.
That is true. Yes, they could be working together, but Dom, I feel like he would want one. I think Liv would not be involved in this, but Dom will still steal the win. I think this could be something very, very intriguing. Yeah. Probably one of the most intriguing matches in WrestleMania 41. That Dom, the diamond with the theme, reading into it. Oh, maybe.
Oh yeah, I just realized after what was it? Jelly commented. I realized I think most of the WrestleMania, the match card, the design, right, is based off the poker cards.
Oh yeah, we are in Las Vegas after all.
Vegas, so yeah, it makes sense.
Maybe. Next,
But I love it though, the design. I love it.
it's very nice. Next up,
Oh, the double D's.
Damian Priest versus Drew McIntyre in a Sin City street match. Not just a street fight. This is a Sin City street match. So, we've got the bisexual Undertaker himself versus the romance novel cover model. Like seriously, like there's been so many like people that said that about him. Whenever he's like shirtless and in a pair of jeans, like the girls go with him.
Oh.
I can't choose between the. No, don't call these two the zaddies, please.
So
please.
D or D. So basically, this match is who do you choose, D or D?
Gods. This match almost did not happen because like I think Damien like chokeslammed Drew onto the car, I think, and
then the piece of glass like went to Drew's eye, right?
yes, that's what he thought initially. I believe it wasn't. Something did went to his eye, but luckily it wasn't glass, and he seems pretty okay. Like he actually wore an eye patch for a little bit.
Became a pirate. He became a pirate.
He looked a bit like Solid Snake. That's what the joke became. He looked a bit Solid Snake-esque, which people really liked. He revealed that his eye is okay, thank goodness.
Thank goodness.
So, you know, this is a match that wasn't cancelled, thankfully. But he's going up against someone who's more than willing to put him through another car. And that is Damian.
And who knows something else.
Exactly. What do you... Okay, this is a street fight match. What do you think could be involved?
Ooh.
I have my answer. Come on, give me something special, something Las Vegas related. Come on.
Oh, Vegas? What poker cards?
What you think Damian Priest is gonna give Drew McIntyre paper cards with cards?
I don't know. That's the first thing that popped into my head.
You think one of these guys is gonna grab a pack of cards and make them do card game or something?
Probably not, but I don't know. I don't know why that's the first thing that popped into my head.
5 of hearts, 5 push-ups, go. Come on, a pack of cards as weapons. Roulette wheel. I can see that. But what about yours? I want to hear from you. Come on. What if the two of us are tagging and we have to go up against, I don't know, the Midnight Bastards in a street fight, in a Jalan Gelang street fight, huh? Come on.
Oh! If it's those two, it's very easy to. It's easy.
Come on, give me something. Give me something.
I don't know. Probably some kind of table.
Really?
But not just the normal WWE wooden table. Probably one of those casino tables.
So a craps table. Okay.
Yeah.
With the green felt and all that, huh?
Yeah.
I gotta work with you on work. I gotta work with you more on building up your hardcore match creativity. Okay, it's an art. It's an art. I'll teach you something. Okay. Maybe I'll get you a weapon. What's a weapon that you could use? I mean, you say ring the bell. The bell? No. What's something a referee would use as a weapon? I was gonna say something crazy like a turnbuckle hook. Trash can, the metal great ones, yes, but something I was asking something Sin City centric, So for me, and I am alluding to another company here, giant poker chips.
Oh my. Okay, I get what I understand.
Yeah, giant poker chips. I want to see that around the ring. I want to see people
as the setup.
Yeah, I want to see people being power bombed on it. No, I'm pretty sure Drew McIntyre would like to claim off. He loves to claim off of crazy stuff. No, maybe. Okay, so which belies. So this could be a very, very fun match indeed. Okay, let me do this one. I think even though Sin City does seem more Damien Priest coded, I'd say, yeah. I'm gonna say Drew.
Oh.
I feel like he wants it way more. He's got the biggest chip on the biggest shoulder possible in all of WWE. Like this is one of those where both of them can be the right winner, but I'm gonna give Drew this one just because I think that's the more intriguing one. What about you, Ryan?
Yeah, I'm also going for Drew for this one.
Okie dokes.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, Drew mac and cheese, bro.
Indeed. Hey, it's McIntyre, not McOuttyre. Okay, that's terrible. Moving on.
Yeah, that's.
And we have come to this is almost guaranteed to be the main event of the evening. Of the whole show, in fact. Cody Rhodes versus John Cena for the undisputed WWE Championship. This is probably the one that everyone is most intrigued by. Easily. Cody Rhodes has been trying to hold on to the championship. You know, like one of his most major victories, besides defeating Roman Reigns, of course, was defeating Solo Sikoa in the Raw on Netflix first ever episode. I think. Am I right?
Yep.
Yeah. You mentioned if I'm wrong. And then we have John Cena. Remember, folks, last year in WrestleMania 40, John Cena helped Cody Rhodes.
Oh yeah.
Right. He helped him. He helped him. And now,
he's on the other end.
John Cena has sold his soul to the devil, and the devil is bald. And for some reason, John Cena's bald no more. Haha. I wonder
he's
why.
balding.
Well, not anymore. He was.
Oh yeah.
Okay? I love to point out his bald spot. I love to. I can't do that anymore. Okay?
Yeah,
okay?
Sadly.
Look, Turkish food is very good. Turkish food is very, very good. Okay? You don't get what I mean, do you, Ryan?
Nope.
Just look it up. Just type in turkey and hair. You get what I mean. Soon enough.
Okay, I'll do it right now.
But now, Cody Rhodes, John Cena is now like in a position that he's put himself in and hasn't been for an ungodly long
time. Okay.
I haven't followed the backstory for most of these matches so far. I have no idea which would make sense, other than the main event. Cena versus Rhodes, though. Wait, Cena sold his soul and got his hair in exchange? Because it's funny, I will say yes. Will it be Cena's flowers or Cena passing down properly?
Ooh.
We'll get this soon. Are you excited for this match, Ryan?
Honestly, I am. Because on one hand, if Cody wins, it will be a big deal if Cody wins. But on the other hand, if Cena wins, he will be breaking Ric Flair's record.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Indeed.
So it will be interesting.
It'll be interesting for sure. I really expect Cena to change his angle during the lead up. I'm not so sure about that. I think he's still gonna stick to his guns, so to speak. Okay, like for instance, he's been doing some subtle things here. So far, he has been keeping the same theme song, the same outfit. Now, if you look at his hat here,
oh yeah,
it says that you can see me. The C in particular.
Maybe not in this image. At least.
So not in this image, but in his recent time appearing, that C, in white is now in front of like the slash essentially. So it's now implying you can see me, so to speak. So he's doing some subtle things, and outright insulting the crowd that's been behind him for years and years and years and years and years. Essentially, he's sick of all of you guys making a meme out of him. All all the stuff that even I'm like, ugh, like you know, 早上好，
我是冰淇淋，
我喜欢冰淇淋，
我喜欢冰淇淋。
Like, why is that a freaking meme? And then everyone thinking he's the Invisible Man, like, you know, stupid stuff like that.
And
He's tired.
There's, you know, his love for 老干妈.
Yeah. Oh, so yeah. So yeah. So yes, he was a bit cringe, but all of you guys took it far too far. Far too far. I think I meant his villainous turn to be akin to Kurt because of debut. No, this is bigger than that. This is bigger than that at this point. Like, when he gave Cody Rhodes the low blow, mainstream news actually was reporting on WWE. That's how big this is. That's how big this is. And that is why this is the championship match. And so that became huge, gigantic news. I think, no, this is bigger than Kurt turning, going against the fans. This is big. This is very, very unique, even in WWE history, of a lot of people turning their back against the fans. This is actually very, very unique because it's John Cena. Mr. Hustle, Loyalty, Respect has now become Mr. Steel, Loyalty, and Disrespect. Yeah, essentially. Yeah. So for me, let's see. Okay, Ryan. Rhodes or Cena?
Ooh. Wow. Wow, this is gonna be a tough one. What's the WWE history regarding retiring with the belt? Has it happened before? Has it?
I'm actually not too sure, but in terms of like general wrestling, that's not too strange actually. That happened, folks that has retired with the belt on, and then the belt becomes vacant, and you know, usually there'll be like some sort of like tournament or multi-man match to decide a new winner. So that's not too strange. But for WWE to do that, especially with someone like John Cena, that's intriguing. Cena will reap what he sowed real quick, I feel like. Realize his errors, but it's gonna be too late. I don't know about that. I mean, like, look, the guy he sold his soul to is a majority shareholder in TKO, which owns WWE. Dwayne Johnson, Mr. Dwayne himself.
Oh,
you know,
okay.
This is the dude that essentially told the ref, "I will fire you if you don't make the rules more lenient in WrestleMania 40. He can do whatever the hell he wants. And that's another factor too. Will The Rock involve himself in this? Will there be as much shenanigans
as last year?
As last year, because last year, WrestleMania 40, the main event, Rhodes versus Reigns, that was like, I thought there would be more shenanigans actually. I thought it would be even crazier where more things would happen. They sort of I actually thought they held back a little bit, you know.
You think this year there will be more?
Yeah, I thought there would be more. There was already a lot. Don't get me wrong. I thought there would be slightly more. Because if there was any time where you throw everything, where you want the entire roster involved potentially, it was that match. Because the build up for that, the story behind what it meant was, it's one of the biggest in wrestling history, you know. But this is big too. But does that warrant potentially the entire WWE roster being involved, or at least some of them? The Rock, even. Maybe we'll see Brandy Rhodes like brandishing a stiletto or something. You know, who knows? The Roman Rhodes team up. What if? Ooh, maybe.
Oh, interesting take. Interesting.
Maybe Reigns could be involved in this. Maybe. I mean, remember,
I doubt so, but who knows?
Remember, Big Brother Dwayne is always watching. Big Brother Dwayne is always watching.
With that being said, Big Brother Dwayne, I'm selling my soul to The Rock. Let's go, John Cena.
All right, Cena. All right.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask about Rock's direct involvement. I was expecting like levels of interference.
Screw.
See right there.
Instead of beat now, screw. Yeah, screw that, man.
Yeah.
Thanks for the assist.
Okay, now let's see. Me, what's my prediction here? And actually, I'm actually kind of surprised that you actually like went on a whole tangent about could it be Rhodes, could it be Cena? Because for me, it's a little more clear cut. This is Cena's last shot. He's gonna do whatever it freaking takes to get get this
Also,
and to exceed Ric Flair's championship record. It's one thing to win.
That too.
It's one thing to win the WWE Championship match. It's another to defeat Cody Rhodes in a WWE Championship match. It is another to win a WWE Championship match and exceed Ric Flair's almost indomitable record. And peeling back the curtains a little bit, seeing the bigger picture, Dubba really doesn't do much with Ric Flair these days.
Yeah. Also, if somehow John Cena wins, and if night one Jay also wins, who knows? Jay might turn heel for this one. Who knows?
You think Jay will turn against the fans?
Because I see some theories on this.
Okay.
Yeah, you know how The Rock says something with the number 20?
Yeah.
In one of his promos.
Yeah.
And then Jay comes out at number 20 in the Rumble.
Yeah.
And then Jay won by defeating Cena.
Yeah.
But I might think Cena might lose on purpose for that Rumble.
Huh.
I've seen theories about that.
Okay.
So
a little conspiracy-ish for me, but I see what you mean.
But I can see it happening.
Perfect. Give us 1 hour of wrestling goodness. I don't think this match will be 1 hour's worth. I think the Reigns Rhodes match was 40 minutes, if I'm not wrong. Bell to bell, I think.
I'm pretty sure that match is up on YouTube, I think.
Yeah, I think it's around 40 minutes at least. It's pretty long
Including
match.
the entrance, right?
No, excluding. Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. So I don't think Rhodes and Cena, it'll be a decently long match. They're both elite athletes and all that. I don't think Rhodes has torn a pec. And Cena, I'm sure he's really training very properly for this match. I don't think it'll be. But even in spite of that, I don't think. They're probably gonna try to keep this. I'd say this will be about a decent
30-ish.
30 is acceptable. 30 is acceptable. Okay, I'm going way out here and say Rock comes out, screws both Rhodes and Cena, and Rock ends up with the belt. I think that's bad for business.
It'll be funny.
But
yeah.
But he's not booked for this match. And if he were to announce that he's in this
Last
match,
minute.
then that kind of defeats the purpose of this being a competitive event promotion, right? When the boss says, no, I want to win this. Which has happened, of course, in the past. But were those good decisions? Were those good decisions to make in the first place? Okay. I think it says a lot when an owner of a promotion who's not even wrestling wins his own championship. I don't know. That goes beyond narcissistic, I think. Yeah. Hunter and Reigns, anyone? Hunter Haas Helmsley, Triple H. He truly is retired from wrestling because his heart nearly gave out. It was big news actually for a while, quite a while ago, that he literally was it a heart attack or his heart literally gave out? Like he was actually really, really close to not being with us anymore. So no. And Reigns, there's no money in the bank thingy here, right? I don't think so, right? No. No. So I don't think so. So yeah, for me, Cena will do whatever it takes. So yes, maybe The Rock mightn't be involved here, but to screw over Cena, especially tonight, especially on this, nah. Will there be anything underhanded? Maybe. Maybe you'll never know. Maybe John Cena will borrow my whip right here. You know. Yeah. Maybe. But we'll see. So yes. Okay. Let's do this now. Finally. Final one.
This one.
Let me just write it out here. Okay. So
bonus prediction.
Bonus prediction, I suppose. And that is, will Randy Orton appear? Because for a little context here, folks, it was originally supposed to be Randy Orton versus Kevin Owens, and I think this is going to be on night 2. I think, looking at the cards here, because night 1 has 7 matches, night 2 has 6 matches. And unfortunately, news came out that Kevin Owens has to pull out from his WrestleMania match against Randy Orton. So this is going to be a big money match, yeah, because he's got serious neck issues. Like, serious to the point that he's willing to forego a match in WrestleMania against Randy Orton, which is a giant pity. So I wish Kevin Owens the best. He's one of the best to ever do it. Yeah. It's kind of a miracle that he's not been has he been sidelined before? He might have been.
But not to this extent.
Yes, because according to the doctors, he might need to have surgery on his neck, and recovery could be like close to a year. So this is pretty...
and I'm
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, and I'm also surprised that he somehow pulled through his match with Sammy. Somehow.
Oh, that is true. Yeah, that probably didn't help matters either. And in hindsight, it's kind of crazy that he's been able to go at it at such a level where Kevin does do a lot of crazy shit. That is for damn sure. Especially in hardcore matches where he loves to. There's this almost like a bit of a joke with him where he loves to like build structures.
Yeah,
he's crazy. I do wish him all the best, though. It's a real pity that we couldn't get this WrestleMania match.
We all do.
Yeah. So, what do you think? Will Randy Orton appear or not? Well, so, a little extra bonus thing. In what way? Oh my God! Cena wins, cementing his legend status, but Orton comes at the end. Legend then tells Cena how his views have changed. Actually. No. In terms of armchair booking, that's not a bad one. Actually, that could be very intriguing. That let's say if Cena wins, look, Orton doesn't have to say anything. He just has to come out, shave his head. Yeah, he's already bald, right? Is he already bald? Yeah, he's already bald. Just come out without wrist straps and just give him an RKO. That's it.
RKO and leave.
Yeah, exactly. So that means Cena wins, people boo, Orton comes out, RKOs him, and leaves the fans happy. Yeah, that could happen. So obviously, Jelly would like to see Orton appear.
At the end.
All right, Ryan. What do you think? Do you think Cena will? Do you think Orton will come out?
I'm pretty sure he will come out. I'm pretty sure.
All right, Orton will appear.
Especially how it was built, if I'm not wrong, last SmackDown, when after KO gave that announcement.
And
with him and what's his name, Nick Aldis. With the engagement, I got a feeling that it might be between the both of them.
Oh, you think Aldis versus Orton in WrestleMania?
Maybe.
Yeah. I think I would say yes. I'm pretty certain Orton will appear. In what way? That's more intriguing. I personally don't think Aldis versus Orton is actually very intriguing. People forget Aldis. He still can wrestle. He's not like he's retired from wrestling. He still can wrestle. He's just in a managerial role right now. I don't think the right time is right for Aldis to return to wrestling just yet. But how will Orton appear? I mean, it could be something literally like stupid, like him just like coming into the Fatal 4-Way and just RKOing someone just for kicks.
Or actually, another prediction also.
Hmm.
Who knows? Who knows that? I think KO might be doing a swerve on this, just to mess with Orton's mind.
That's not
Might
bad.
do a swerve.
That's not bad. But
Knowing him.
yeah,
Maybe.
knowing him, yes. But I think no. I think I think that's pretty set in stone that Kevin really is out of commission for the whole year right now. It's a real pity, but these days WWE really doesn't play around that anymore. Complete left and Orton will be in every match. so RKOing Punk, RKOing Io, Liv, Raquel, AJ, Dom, Drew, Cena. That could be hilarious.
Yeah, but interesting predictions for Orton. Yeah, and every other match as well.
Indeed. Okay, let's review this. Wow! Actually, from 10 to 14 is the 9 to 14 is the exact same. It's the exact same.
9 to 14, 1 to 3.
Yeah.
1 to 3 and 5. Yeah.
So we are mostly in agreement, but there are some that are a little bit spicier takes. I would argue that night 2 is arguably the more unpredictable one. But clearly, Ryan and I, we sort of have the same wavelength, for the most part.
For night 2.
So yeah, there you go, folks. That is it for WrestleMania 2, WrestleMania 41 predictions. It is admittedly not built up as big as WrestleMania 40, but admittedly, WrestleMania 40 really feels like once in a century. It really feels like it because that was literally a changing of the guard. That was literally a true paradigm shift for the entire wrestling industry. Everything changed with WrestleMania 40. WrestleMania 41 will be the beginning of the change. So, there could be some growing pains there.
Oh yeah, I just realized this Mania will be the first Mania under Triple H.
Oh, the second one? Isn't WrestleMania 40 under Triple H? I think, WrestleMania 40 is the first one under Triple H, if I'm not wrong.
I mean, I mean, sorry. Let me rephrase. It will be the first Mania under Netflix.
Good point. Actually, no, that's
under Netflix.
Yeah, that's actually that's a good point as well. So that means WrestleMania 40 is more accessible than ever, right? Because you just need a Netflix subscription and you don't have to pay anything extra, right?
Yeah, no.
Exactly. It is more accessible than ever, guys. Most countries have Netflix. You can watch WWE via Netflix now. So I was actually surprised. I thought there was only going to be just Raw in Netflix, but no, it is Raw, SmackDown, NXT,
and all the PLEs,
and almost all the PLEs, including WrestleMania 40. If you guys want to check out WrestleMania 40, there's still time. It's there in Netflix. I hate that I'm shilling so much for Netflix, but it's true. It's more wrestling is more accessible than ever. Nice catching the stream, and 41 is a good reset status quo. Exactly. So that means that this could potentially be the most watched WrestleMania ever.
Yeah.
Because it's on Netflix. It's crazy. Wow.
Yeah, even you can't catch it live, you can still watch the playback.
Exactly. Yeah, and you don't have to have any extra payments. If you have a Netflix subscription, there you go. Insane.
Wow. What an interesting times we are in.
Indeed. No, I wish I can say anything else, but that's true. We truly are living in interesting times indeed. Okay, and so that's about it for WrestleMania 40 prediction. We'll circle back to this. Actually, wait. Let me actually take a very quick photo. Actually, this is a good photo to take. Let me just take it. Actually, Ryan, do you mind screenshotting this for me on the YouTube, on the stream?
Hold on. Give me a few seconds.
Thank you so much. They even set the timeline of Cena versus Rhodes. Indeed. Oh, to be fair, their YouTube channel is more active too, just showing free matches and highlights. Yes, indeed. But Netflix has almost the entire database. You know, almost the entire database. And it's depending on where you are, I suppose, it's very reasonable, a Netflix subscription. Like, you don't just have to watch just wrestling there, There's been some interesting shows there for sure. Some that have become must-watches.
Okay, got the screenshot.
You got a screenshot?
Yeah.
Nice.
Where do you want me to send it?
Just in general is fine actually. Yeah, just in general in the Discord server, which you can go to. Which you can go to my Discord server, the Cafe Cornelius community server in the description down below. Dun season 2 this July. Love it. Nice.
Oh, dun.
Yeah. Besides anime, I've been hearing a lot of this is a little bit of a bummer, a little bit of a tangent. I've heard that Adolescence is a must-watch. It's going to be one of the most important pieces of media that have come out in the past few decades because it deals with essentially toxic masculinity. I know, such a terrifying tangent. It's something I might actually want to explore a bit, the relation between masculinity and wrestling in some time, because Adolescence tackles this in a truly, truly harrowing way. It is a fictional show, but it tackles very, very topical issues. This whole thing of incels, toxic masculinity, kids dealing with stuff that they should not be dealing at their age. It's terrifying, but yeah. Sorry to be a bit of a Debbie Downer, but it's something it's almost like, it makes a lot of sense why this is almost a must-watch. I've actually heard that it's almost become like required viewing in UK schools. This is a UK series, by the way, which is crazy because it's if you were to just look at the synopsis, Ryan, it is a terrifying show. I don't think
right?
Yeah, it's a terrifying show. Very, very tragic. Okay, so before we end this, let me do a little bit more shilling for my home promotion. My Malaysia Pro Wrestling presents New Breed 3, May 10 on a Saturday in Kuwash Theatre, TTDI, Kuala Lumpur. New Breed 3 is sort of like our Malaysia Pro Wrestling's WrestleMania. Our main event is a really intriguing one. Carlo Cannon, the MyPW World Champion, versus Shaheen, hailing from Dubai.
Hide the text.
Never. Keep forgetting. No problem. Let me just pull out this here first. Okay. And so you can, if you're intrigued to check this out. And remember, folks, I'm in this show as well. Okay, I'm in this show as well. For God's sakes, I'm in this show as well. Okay. So come see me wrestle. This is my channel. Therefore, you come just watch me. And where's the best way to watch me? IRL. In my PW Newbie 3. Haha. And then, obviously not forgetting that Ryan has been a big part of the stream too. SPW Mayhem, where there are many intriguing matches, but none possibly more intriguing than this match of Zack Sabre Jr. versus Aiden freaking Rex. Technical Marvel versus Technical Marvel. This will be on 30th of May. Doors open at 7 p.m. in Fu Chao Building in Tierwood Road. Who the heck is Tierwood?
Honestly, I have no idea.
Totally.
Yeah.
Usually, people will know at least some the historical significance. Wait, you've been wrestling in Fu Chao Building for the longest time, and you don't know the history of Tierwood Road? Come on.
But do you?
Well, my PW New Breed 3 is in Kuwash Theatre. It's in TTDI, and TTDI stands for Taman Tun Dr. Ismail. Right. Dr. Ismail's, he's probably a doctor. Yeah.
Well, okay.
Okay, clearly. In this case, I'm talking a little bit out of my ass. Maybe a little bit. Yeah. But yeah. So here is the ticketing website for both MyPW and SPW.
Okay. I just casually Google the Tierwood Road's history thing. It's named after Admiral Tierwood, a war hero in World War I.
Ah, well, one of all people. Okay, well, okay.
Yeah.
Lovely. All right. So I think let me just let me just switch screens now, folks. Whoo.
Oh, can I just say there's a very nice transition. It's very nice.
Thank you. It was Toxic Kurima that made it. So if you want to commission her, folks, the link is down in description below. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Chat, what did you guys thought of that? What did you guys thought of this stream so far? Are you guys intrigued with WrestleMania 41 now? Any thoughts? Before we head out? Will you be checking out WrestleMania 41 live, Ryan?
I hope so. If I don't, sleep past.
That is true because I believe both shows they begin at 7 a.m. right for the both of us.
Yeah.
It'll be
early in the morning.
For us, it'll be on Sunday and Monday morning, 7 a.m. Yikes.
Yeah. Yikes.
Yeah. We'll see what we can do. But if there's nothing else, folks, I think we can end it here. Remember, folks, you can check me out on Twitter, on TikTok, on Instagram. And obviously, you can give a like, share, subscribe to my channel. That would be really appreciated. If you wish to contribute directly to Cafe Cornelius, you may do so via the stream elements link down below. Ryan, please do tell folks where we can find you and if you're up to anything interesting.
Yeah, so you can find me on IG and I almost say Instagram again because wait. On Instagram and on Twitter at RyanTheRef_SPW. Yeah.
Very good.
And yeah, SPW Mayhem is next month. So if you're in Singapore in that week or that weekend, do check us out.
Indeed.
Yeah, tickets are selling fast, so we gotta get them quick.
Exactly. Oh, let me just add this here very quickly, and then just add it here as well. Just excited. It's an interesting era for wrestling. Definitely will be surprised by the results. Indeed. Lovely. Okay, folks. 1 second. Wait, let me just do this very quickly. Here we go. Okay. All right, folks. That will be it. Hope you guys have a lovely night. Cafe Cornelius is now closing shop, but may Cafe Cornelius never close in your heart. Ryan. In 3, 2, 1. Oh,
no scare.
Oh, lo scare.
You almost forgot, right? Lo scare.